I was 4 years old when I first started dancing.
When I first started dancing, I'll probably say I was 6 starting. Yeah, I started at a very young age.
I was 3 years old when I started dancing.
Honestly, it wasn't really my choice. It was my parents. Like all my sisters danced, and so did my brother. And my parents, they were drummers at the time. So, you know, I just grew up dancing.
Seeing my sisters around me dance, and it just inspired me to dance with them and to be able to experience the same experience they feel. So, yeah.
Dancing is a family thing, and everyone in my family danced, so naturally my parents kind of just threw me into it.
Sometimes, a lot of times it gets like frustrating and irritating just because like, you know, like you don't want to do it, but you know, like, but I love dancing.
Oh my gosh, I enjoy dancing. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do other than volleyball, but dancing is like my passion. I love dancing.
I do enjoy dancing for the most part. Sometimes it gets kind of frustrating, but I do. I enjoy dancing very much.
It feels good, just to know like what kind of like what my culture is about, and like I like dancing because it introduces me to like a whole other different, like all these other different cultures, like Polynesian cultures.
I feel really honored to be able to represent my island, Tonga, because we should be able to represent our islands, you know, here in the States. You know, not that much poly kids, you know.
Representing the islands, just because I get the chance to teach others what they may not know already, you know, and something that's not very common.
The people, I meet like so many new people, and like they'll be strangers one day, and then like the next day they'll be like my sisters. And also I think another thing that I really love about dancing is like when you go on dancer diets, you can't eat like anything, but then when you're like done with that competition that you were having like a diet for, you get to pick out, and it's so great.
I would say is being able to connect with the words of the music. It just makes me feel like back at home, you know, back in the islands.
Is dancing with people that I love, my friends and my family. And just being on stage really kind of gives you a rush.
To drum.
I was 10 years old. I started drumming in American Samoa, Sasa, and all of the different drumming that Samoa Siva has to do. What made me want to start drumming, actually I had no choice. My grandma said, you are going to learn. In Samoa, there's no choice, you do it. It's part of the culture, so you learn how to drum, you learn how to siva, which is dance, and you learn how to talk. So, not because I wanted to, but because I had to. Part of drumming, teaching everybody how to drum, and then when you hear everything, all the sounds that comes together, it sounds so good. I make my own. Some of them I make, some of them I buy from my friends in Hawaii or from Tahiti. But majority of the stuff I make myself. I make all of my own drums.